Hey y'all! So today we are going to do another 1200 calorie day. This time it's based on my genetic needs because you know I had that inherent health genetic cheek swab thing that I did like a month or so ago. It's working out fantastic, I can't even tell you. So this dress, I was going to get rid of this dress because I couldn't fit into it, and look, I mean, it pretty much fits. I'm super happy because I didn't want to get rid of it. It's really nice. Diane von Furstenberg, didn't want to get rid of that. So this stuff really works. So for me, my genetic needs are I need lower fat and a little bit higher carbs and moderate protein. So I've revamped the 1200 calorie day. Now my breakfast has almost always consisted of an egg or two. When I was doing the more ketogenic diet, I would eat 2 eggs. Now I eat 1 egg. Just happened to be one in here. There's my breakfast for tomorrow. I eat 1, like do the really good, the pasture raised, always go for the best quality you can possibly find. And now I can add a piece of toast into it. However, I'm still avoiding wheat because I get a horrible rash when I eat wheat, any kind of gluten. So I do the Food for Life brown rice bread. I do 1 slice of that. That is my whole breakfast, and it is about 200 calories. Lunch, if I'm at home and I'm just making lunch, I do a gluten-free tortilla from La Tortilla Factory. These are good. Now the whole thing is very caloric. The whole thing is 200 calories, so you just eat 1. Or tear it in half and eat 1 and then go back and make another, which is what I sometimes do because 1 is very big. But let me just show you here what I do. I just get my hummus and I put on about 2 tablespoons of hummus, like that. And then I have some kind of a protein source, so either I do like a really good quality, the pole-caught tuna, and I'll put that on it, or this is just the uncured, the Applegate, really good quality ham, and I'll do 100 calories worth of that, which is about 3 slices. About like that. So you're getting your protein, you're getting a good quality. And then I load up with whatever vegetables I have handy. Today it happens to be arugula. And I'll just load on the arugula. And then you get your freebies. I'm partial to Frank's, also partial to paste picante sauce. So then I'll just put that all over it. Sometimes before I put the arugula on, I'll pop this in the microwave and it softens it all a little bit. And then I'll put the arugula on and then roll it up, and it kind of wilts the arugula a little bit, and it softens up the wrap. So that basically it's the wrap, and then you've got some kind of a base like hummus, and then you're loading it with vegetables. So whatever, if you had leftovers from the night before, a bunch of grilled vegetables, you could throw that on it. If you had some grilled chicken from the night before, you throw that on. So it's just kind of everything that's in your refrigerator that's healthy, you just throw it all together. So that's kind of my lunch. That's usually around 400 calories. This one right here that I just made is 400 calories. That is absolutely divine and so good for you. Dinner, and it's kind of rare that I eat all 3 meals at home when I'm in New York, because it's New York and you go out, So dinner, if I were to eat dinner at home, it would be pasta. Again, this is one example. I would do gluten-free pasta. You gotta measure this stuff out. Just because it's gluten-free does not mean it's calorie-free. It's the same amount of calories. 1 serving is 200 calories. So for this dish, I need about 300 calories. Kind of like that. That's about 200, so maybe a little bit more than that. And then a really, really good quality organic sauce, about 100 calories worth of that, which is about a cup. And then some kind of protein. Again, I'm partial to any of the natural meats. These are delicious. So you just microwave them, chop them up into little pieces, and put them in your pasta so you have a little protein, and it's fantastic. And then I always like to add extra greens in whatever form I can find. It bulks it up a little bit, so like some organic kale, if you have organic spinach, you can toss that in there. Again, if you have leftovers of vegetables, just toss that in there. That is a really good meal, and that one comes out to about 600 calories, because pasta, again, very caloric. The other option is soups, the ones that are 200 calories in a can. They're voluminous, and they're really, really filling. Again, put a little bit of meat like it. So here I happen to have some grass-fed beef, just a small portion of that. It's delicious. It kind of creates that nice protein feel. And then on the side, I just adore organic winter squash. I like to put a lot of salt and cayenne pepper. It's so good. So that's in it. This is also 600 calories. So you've got a 200 calorie breakfast, a 400 calorie lunch, and a 600 calorie dinner. So there's your 1200. And that's your base, okay? So that's the absolute base. If you're exercising more, you can add a little more, right? This is for a day that you're just not really exercising much, you're just walking around. Now, freebies, we've talked about freebies. Pickles are freebies. I consider basically any kind of greens freebies. All the sauces, sriracha's, all this stuff, this is all free. No calories, just load it up because it gives you a whole lot of flavor and spice. And the final thing I gotta say, I have gone back to, I used to just rail against food-like substances like this. This is a food-like substance. However, I started eating it a little bit more again just because it's low fat and it adds so much. So maybe when I'm making my tortilla, I would put I would spread some Laughing Cow on there and melt it in the microwave. So good, I just can't even tell you. Or a wedge of Laughing Cow and some organic spinach. Man, it's good. So I have gone back to eating more of this kind of stuff. I know it's not the greatest thing in the world, but the rest of my diet is so clean that this is really additive and it really keeps me on track. So I'm gonna keep this going for just a little while longer. See if I can wean myself off of it. But like I said, it's so good. And hey, it's working. So, you know, I'm not really complaining. Anyway, all right, my lovelies, there it is, your 1200 calorie day. Again, go back and look at the video on Inherent Health, the genetic testing. I am not being paid by these people. I just tell you about this stuff because I think it works and I want everybody to experience weight loss and, you know, get to your happy weight. So I'm almost at my happy weight and I will let you know when that happens because I'll be like dancing around like this. Woo, woo. Never thought it would happen again at age 48. Woo, I'm so excited. My dress fits. I didn't have to get rid of my cute dress. All right, y'all stay as glamorous as you can stand to be. I'm Maddie Roberts.